Howdy folks, this is Tall Turtle and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We're going to get going here in a minute. We're just waiting for the Secret Service to drop off our passenger from the Secret Service van right there. And we are going to do a short little flight today. Super simple, super short, super GA, super VFR, like we normally do on the channel. Although I do have some IFR stuff planned, but basic stuff today. We are flying from Lorain County, outside of Cleveland, Ohio, to Lakefront, Blue Lakefront or something. I can't remember what it's called. Kilo Bravo, Kilo Lima, just on the lake. The reason why I got this idea is because when I went on my work trip a couple months ago, I flew into Cleveland and I noticed a little tiny airport along the lake, and I thought it was super cool. And we're gonna fly it in the simulator. So Cleveland is Cleveland right there. I think Cleveland's like over there, the airport. Downtown Cleveland is here. Where's my mouse? And then there's these factories that you can see as you come in and land in Cleveland in real life. But I don't want to start at Cleveland. I like doing small airports. So we're going to start at this green airport. It's very green here. Roller Brother is turned on. Looking good. Anything else I need to say? Not really. I mean, super simple stuff today. That's how we like to do it here, turtle style. Super simple, but a lot of talking anyway. Like off for that forklift. Anything introduction? That's it. That is the short introduction. So let's put this away and hop inside. Let's even remember how to do this. Confirm riders already did that. Parking brake is set. Which one's parking brake? This one. Let's do our fuel and passengers. And yes, it's been several months since I've flown. It hasn't been a couple months for your videos. I've spaced them out because I've been doing a lot of Forza racing. And it takes way too much work to switch from my yoke setup to my steering wheel setup. So what I do is I'll set up one, do that activity till I'm completely bored of it, and then I'll set up the other, do that till I'm completely bored of it, so on and so on. It just so happens that I got my yoke put in place just around the time of the sim update. But then after I do some videos for a couple weeks or whatever week, I'll go back to Forza and do a bunch of that. So if you're wondering where the videos have been and why there's so much Forza intertwined, it's because it's just too much work to switch back and forth. I wish I had one computer, multiple monitors, and 2 desks, that I could just go back and forth that way, not have to take my stuff down. But it is a lot of work. All right, here we go. Fuel and passengers. Let's see. I think I'm below 200 now, although I'm still growing in my 40s. I'm I was 6'3" and 3/4. Then I was 6'4", and I think I'm like 6'4" and a quarter, and I'm 43 years old. That's kind of scary, actually, if you keep growing like that. So I might have to talk to the doctor about that. Although they wasn't concerned. Let's bring my second best friend today. She lost her COVID weight. I think she's like that. I don't know. That's how we were putting in weights. But living in a modern era, I know the weights of all my friends. They tell me everything. So I know that for real. Should we bring some kids? Yeah, let's bring her daughter who just turned 18 and is about to break up with her boyfriend. True story that I won't go into. And what he's a tall, skinny dude. He's probably like that. And some water. There we go. 5 pounds, probably more than that, but whatever. One water bottle each. All right, let's see. We're good on there. Plenty of fuel. It's not going to be a very long flight. But if we mess around, I guess, maybe we want a little bit more. All right. Let's see. Let's come down here. Or in the Cirrus SR22, by the way, if you didn't already notice. Battery switches, 1 and 2. Strobe lights right there. Mixture rich. Let's let this finish booting up first. And let me get used to this. What's the alert for? I don't really care. Mixture rich. There's mixture on this? Is there a prop on this too? I don't see a prop thing. Throttle full. Fuel pump to prime. Then fuel pump to boost. Throttle back to a quarter. Ignition key start way up here in the top left if you're following along at home. And there we go. Does that start it up? Sure sounds like my subwoofer is rumbling. Great. Not a great plane for sightseeing, but I wanted to mix up a little bit. We can't use this Cessna 152 for everything. Throttle back to idle. Fuel pump off. Alternator switches on. 1 and 2. Avionics on. Icing is needed. Probably don't need it, but we're going to do it anyway. Pitot heat would be part of icing, ice protection on climate on co-pilot side. Don't I have a thing for that? It's a cool morning. I forgot what time it is. It's like 6:30 or 7 sim time right now. So nice cool morning outside of Cleveland. Similar to Minnesota when I was there. The weather is strange. One week I was there, it snowed the whole week. The next week I was there, it was raining the whole week. Alright, let's see. Set up primary and multi-function display as needed. Let's turn off the insert because I can't stand it. We're doing completely VFR, but we'll put it to GPS anyway. What else do we need? We like the wind. Wind is fun to have. Alright, 338 at 3 knots. Back that up. Whoops. Back, not off. There we go. We'll get the timer going in case we want to use it. And barometer, we'll check ATIS, but for right now, it's a B for barometer. Keep it simple. Let's set up the other one, the multi-function. I don't think we need to do anything here, except maybe zoom in to see which runway. Well, there's not many choices, are there? It could be a crosswind no matter what. And if you want to know where we're going, it's 10 minutes out right there. So here's Cleveland. The airport downtown is here. Beautiful approach. Oh my gosh, when we flew in my last time, I did it multiple times, we came in here and we turned and did a very, very short final. It was very awesome. It looked exactly like the simulator. It was, I got pictures of it. It looks exactly like the simulator. But anyway, that's where we're going. See, very simple. Very, very simple. Anything else doing here? Declutter, I really don't care about that. I don't think it works anyway. Flight plan, there's none. It's just flying this way. We might use autopilot for sightseeing. We might just go for it. We'll see. Nav sort, GPS in case you do want to use autopilot. Alrighty, let's see. Let's call on the radios. Man, it's been a long time since I've done this. Tune in weather. We do have weather. And let's see what it says here.
Weather observation 1200 Zulu. Wind 338 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition, few clouds at 600 feet, few clouds at 4,300 feet, few clouds at 12,100 feet. Temperature 16C dew point, 10C altimeter, 3020.
Alrighty. Very simple stuff. Let's tune in traffic. Now, we're going to announce, let's see, announce taxi. Does that give us a runway that's in use? Yep. 25. Alright, so 25 is going to be to our right and back, so we have to go to the right. So let's see what the airport looks like here. We're just going to taxi to the right, and that'd be 25 there, so that's our plan. Alright, let's do that taxi. And what do I have? No taxi lights, flaps down a notch. Flaps down a notch. Let's do our fabled taxi view. Fabled? Let's do our taxi view that we always use. Whoa, okay, so let me give you a quick background here, what's going on. So I rearranged my office. I loved how cozy my library slash studio slash office was. But the problem was, somebody did a cement patch at some point on the floor, because I'm downstairs. Why are you stalling? Thank you. And my desk and chair were on a huge hill, like very steep hill. And it looked great. The office looked amazing. It was very cozy, but it was just impractical. So I got the grand piano upstairs and got rid of the upright in my studio, other part of the studio. I moved all the library stuff to where the piano was. And now my office, my desk is somewhere else in a corner on flat ground. My studio is very boring. It's very echoey in here. I don't think the microphone picks it up, but I hear my voice echoing back at me. And my speakers are on the wall now, very far apart. So the simulator sounds very different. The downside to this is my personal volume now is cranked because I can't wear headphones. I get a headache. So I'm hoping there's not much mic bleed. But I noticed during that voice of the weather that it's very echoing here. So I gotta get stuff on the walls. It's driving me crazy. But anyway, backstory, because I know a lot of you like the backstory. You know, a lot of you like all that stuff. Most of you do. So that's why I share it to those of you who are new. And those of you who are new, thank you for joining us. Please subscribe, Stick around, ring that notification bell, which people, YouTube creators complain that their people don't get notified, but I just check my subscription page, so I see everything, so I don't quite understand that. But anyway, check the bell, I guess, so you get spammed with notifications. And let's get ready to take off here. Everybody fasten your seatbelts. Too bad if you have to go to the bathroom. We're on our way. Just hold it. It's only going to be a couple minute flight. And then, in fact, it's quicker to drive, probably. Alrighty, let's see here. Let's stop here. We're not going to do a run-up today. But the brakes work? Thank you. Let's set that parking brake, come inside, and tune in. And we're going to do it to the north. It's northeast. Let's say to the east. See what it says.
Kilo Lima Papa Romeo, traffic Turtle Sook Tango Sierra, 4105, taking off runway 25 east departure.
Man, that sounds weird with the voices echoing around my studio. Alright, what are we doing? There we go, that's what I wanted. Let's see, nav lights on. Or landing lights on. Fuel pump on. Number 5 on my keyboard. There you go. Fuel pump on. Flaps confirmed. Start timer on the primary flight display. Go like this, I think, and then enter? No, sorry. Oh boy, hang on, I gotta do this again now. Can I please move over to... No. Oh no. How did I screw that up?
Kilo Lima Papa Romeo traffic, generic November 905, Echo Romeo 12 miles west inbound ILS runway 7.
Oh,
Kilo
so...
Lima Papa Romeo traffic,
What?
generic November 905, Echo Romeo is on final runway 7 to land.
There's a runway 7 here? I guess there would be. Somebody's landing? So does that mean we have to wait, or we're going to get into a head-on collision? I don't care. Let's go. Parking brake off. Let's take off. Quickly, before this airplane lands head-on. Runway 7 would not be the appropriate runway for the weather we're having. I mean, it's a crosswind no matter what, but... Alright, here we go. Up, I see him. Do you see him? Right there. Are we going to get out in time? Alright, now we're like a video game. Sorry to all the Pierce out there, but we already announced our takeoff before they announced their approach. Why are they way over there? Let's quick it out of here. Alright, pop off. Come on. Wow, my subwoofer's cranked and it sounds amazing. I just hope it doesn't screw up my voice audio. Alright, flaps coming in. Let's move out of the way. Let's move out of the way, trim back. I want to see them. This is not a good sightseeing plane. Alright, let's fly over to them here. And then we'll turn around and head towards Cleveland. Mind you, Jim Carrey. Actually, you know what? They're so far out. I'm not going to waste our time looking for them. Alrighty, let's see. What else do we need to do? We need to zoom this thing out. So you can see what the heck we're doing here. Just go like that. Follow the line. Get in their way. And then out of their way. What do we have on my checklist? Flaps up. Landing lights off. Icing is needed. Switch fuel tanks as needed. Use fuel pump to switch tanks. We'll keep the fuel pump on for this flight, probably. Let's see, looking out the window. Do I have a window? I do have a window. Flaps are up already. There's Cleveland back there. We should be flying right over downtown, I think. Look at that. This is what it's like to really fly. I was just on an airplane. Whole bunch of airplanes. A lot of connecting flights. Flew to work twice, 2 weeks in a row. Flew home both times for the weekend. Alright, let's straighten out here. And, have a look-see, shall we? Gear's fixed, by the way, so there's nothing to do there. We're trimmed out okay. We're not going to go much above like $3,000, I don't think. Let's head out. There's Cleveland right here, the big airport, and you could see that from the airplane landing. That's pretty cool. Well, that's a good shot right there. There we go. Otherwise, rural Cleveland, folks. This is what it's like. Typical Midwestern stuff. Not much to say about it other than it's Midwest. So we're just going to fly for a couple minutes. That airplane is still coming in. I'm glad we didn't wait. Well, Detroit is over here. We flew over Detroit both times in real life. But it was too cloudy. I couldn't see it. That's okay. Otherwise, coming up on Cleveland the more populated area here in a moment. And then we'll head to our little tiny airport. Alright, we're coming up on 3,000 feet. I almost blew through it here because I'll set up a sightseeing shot that wasn't usable. Whoops. Stop. I'm trimming a little too much. This plane seems very sensitive to trim. Some of their planes, you just keep going at that trim wheel, but this one's very sensitive. Okay, so now we're low. Man, it's so cool having my speakers separated, but it's probably really loud for you. Okay, a gust just took us up here a little bit. Alright, let's stay around 3,000. Alright, let's see. There's the main highway. Can't remember what it is. I was just on it, but whatever. Looking for airplane taking off there. I'm looking for downtown Cleveland to pop into view. Must be farther away than I think. Anyway, that's a good shot as well. Alright, I'm gonna fly the plane for a minute, and I will see you when we get towards our destination. It's only a couple minutes out. It's gonna be a short flight, just like I said. Alright, Cleveland is in sight. Our destination is in sight with an airplane there. And there's Cleveland International there. I think it's an international airport. And there is so much airplane traffic around during that sightseeing. I'm not sure if you notice it yourself, but there's probably a dozen or more planes. Alright, let's trim down a little bit. Alright, let's tune in traffic here to Kilo Lima. And let's see, Kilo Lima number 3. And oh, there's tower. Let's do the weather first though. I can't imagine it's much different.
Information, Quebec 1200 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition. Few clouds at 600 feet. Few clouds at 4,300 feet. Few clouds at 12,200 feet. Temperature 16. Dew point 10. Altimeter tree 0.17.
Be on the barometer.
Runway 6 right and visual runway 6 left in use.
Oh, that's going to be straight in.
Landing and departing runway 6 right
Okay,
and
let's start
runway
coming
6
down
left.
then.
VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise control on
Alrighty.
initial contact. You have Quebec.
Quebec. Alrighty.
Lakefront Airport information.
Full stop
Quebec.
landing. We gotta come down in a hurry then.
Lakefront Tower Turtle Soup Tango Sierra 4105 is 7 miles southwest with Quebec to land.
Let's see what they say. Weather, wind. Oof, crosswind again.
4105 Lakefront Tower. Make straight in runway 6 left. Altimeter tree 0.17 wind calm.
Wind calm. It says 8 knots from the right. Okay.
Tango Sierra
Clear land. Thanks.
4105 clear to land runway 6 left.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have to do the go around. We're coming in pretty hot here. Let's see if we can
Clear to land runway
make
6
this.
left,
I
Turtle
think I'm going
Soup
to come
Tango
down and
Sierra
then level off and bleed off
4105.
speed that way. I could slip it, not going to worry about it. There's definitely a strong crosswind from the right being modeled. And, but they said wind calm. They did say 6 left, correct? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's try to bleed off some speed. I really want to look around because this is a gorgeous approach, and since we don't have replay, we can't land and then replay from the views outside. I know there's an add-on mod thing, but I'm running mod free as long as I can. Otherwise, there is Cleveland. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. Let's look at that for a second here. And now let's get back inside and land. Do we have an airplane coming at us, or do they just take off the other way? I can't really tell what's going on. But that looks, yeah, they're landing from the other direction. Okie dokie. Anyway, there's Cleveland. Super awesome. I didn't realize this airport was next to Cleveland like this. I thought it was further away. Alrighty, let's level off here. Bleed off some speed and not descend. And gears already down, landing lights already on, fuel pump stayed on the whole time. And that generic just landed for a set of flaps. I think we have 2 sets in here. We do. Second set of flaps, and let's pay attention. Okay, now the wind got calm. Now we have a tailwind. See the wind on our HSI? That's what I thought. See, that's why I was assuming we were going to do a left or right traffic and come from the other way, because that would make more sense.
Lakefront Tower,
Or whatever.
November 490
I really want to zoom in and look at that weather, but it doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. Slight tailwind. I think it says 5 knots. I can't really see from this far away. And why does it seem like we're sitting so low? Well, let's just not land on the water. I can't see anything. I know that. No, we're good. I haven't flown this plane in a million years. Here we go. Come on down now. Whoa, okay, we're higher than I thought. Yikes. Stall. Let ground effects soften our blow here. There we go. And we bounced. What was that all about? Oh well. Yeah, that tailwind's really messing with us. What does it say, like 5 knots? Yeah, that's enough to mess with us. Alright, flaps coming in. We're not on the brakes. We landed slowly enough. A lot of right rudder, almost full right rudder right now. And let's get out of here. And we'll see what their instructions are. They didn't tell us to turn next taxiway. There we go. I'm exiting. We did it. Contact ground. Contacting ground. Oh my gosh, I can't get any words in here. It's busy airport. Jeez. Okay, parking brake set. Contact ground. Request parking. Parking. Alright, let's see now what. Flaps up. Landing lights off. 24 left Bravo.
Taxiing to general
Here we
aviation
go.
parking using taxiway
We can stop the
cross
timer
runway
too, I guess.
24 left Bravo, Turtle's Tango
Stop.
Sierra 4105.
About 13.5 minutes on that one. Alright, we're good. We're good. Let's find our person. What's this for? Torpedo heats off probably. Yeah. Let's find our person. Our turn the lights off. Blah blah blah. Now it's just a matter of taxiing away. Parking brake is off. Where are we going? To the right, I would assume. Look at that windsock flopping around. It was. Alrighty, here we go. Whoops. Wow, I like that view of Cleveland. It's like mini Chicago. Like when you used to land at Miggs. Alright, let's taxi. Whoop, that's the runway. Wait, what is the this is the taxiway. No, that's the taxiway. Whoops. Sorry. I didn't follow your instructions. I'm going down the other runway. That's okay. Alright, let's just get out of here. We'll taxi together since it's so short. That was a terrible landing in terms of not being able to see anything. I came in too low, first of all. If you're too low, you can't see the runway. You lose it. But I just felt like I was sitting really low in the cockpit. And then we bounced. Really weird. I bounce a lot in this sim. I never bounce an X-plane, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. I've been watching a lot more GA videos in real life, and people bounce way more than I ever thought. When you start looking for it, you notice it. There's another airplane coming in. Alrighty, do we have a person there waiting for us, or are we going over here? Let's just go right here. I don't want to go all the way down there. We don't... Oh gosh. Oh. Killing the immersion here. Killing the immersion. Well, maybe that is our person. Well, that is our person. Sweet. Okay. I was just being lazy. But we have a person. Can we do this from the inside, or are we gonna make somebody mad? There we go. Sweet. Nice. Alright, straight in and stop. I'm trying. Set the parking brake. Can I get up higher? Oh yeah, but that looks terrible. Okay, we'll just keep the way it was. Alright, well thank you, person, for helping us stop. Alright, let's see here. Parking brake set. It is. All icing off. I already did that when we were waiting. Avionics off. Alt switches off. Mixture cut off. We'll just say continue on your screen. It'll still count the flight, don't worry. Battery switches off. Strobe. I don't have strobe on here. All lights off. Whoops, I missed it. Alrighty, that is it. Let's hop outside. Hopefully you enjoyed the flight. Super quick, super easy, but that's our normal. This is what we normally do on this channel. Is quick, easy GA flights. Because that's what I like to do. And not many people do it. They'll just like flying the metal tubes in the sky for a couple hours. But we do this stuff. Although I do have some IFR stuff planned, just to mix it up. But anyway, there's Cleveland on our way out. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see you next time.